Hello everyone, this is Joe, Four Soft Corners here, and for today's video, I I was inspired to do this video. I want to give a shout out to my good buddy Shane over at Shoebox Legends, and he was actually inspired by Adam over at Splendid Sports. So Shane, Adam recently showed off his collection of Pedro Martinez cards, and then Shane did the same. So I've been meaning to, for a long time, show off. This is a player at PC that's like outside of my normal team, the Phillies, but I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm in the middle of reorganizing my collection like always, and putting some stuff in binders and all that. So while I had him out, I figured I'd show them all off. So nothing crazy in here, just a lot of stuff going back, all the way to his rookie and then through the 90s. No like crazy inserts, a few numbered cards, but definitely would like to keep adding to this. Yeah, so we'll start it off right away. Obviously there's the 91 upper deck from the final edition. And then he has a variety of cards that say rookies or different rookie cards through like 94 actually. So there's 92 Donruss, the rookies. Here's another upper deck star rookie from 92. '93 Leaf. So yeah, I mean, in my lifetime it was Pedro, Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson. Obviously I get like Clemens, and when I first started collecting Nolan Ryan, yeah, were just the guys that were, the pitchers. I guess more so, wasn't much of, I won't say he wasn't an idol, but I know Shane, it was by far his favorite player, or his first kind of idol that he collected, and Nolan Ryan. I mean, I did similarly as far as, at that time, early 90s there. He was at the tail end of his career, but just hearing everything about him and his career accomplishments up to that point, I mean, I didn't really think there was a better pitcher ever than him. Growing up now, I mean, still very, great and iconic, and 300 wins and the strikeout leader and all that. Just, when you look at efficiency and his ERA and the walks and stuff, I mean, but still. But then as I grew older and, just got into just watching and knowing the game better, and then especially in my mid-teens and stuff, like just seeing the stuff that some of these guys could do, I'd say Pedro's definitely my favorite from that era and like the modern era of pitchers. Greg Maddux is right there. Greg Maddux just had such amazing control. He could just pick people apart. But Pedro's stuff was just absolutely filthy. And just seeing him overpower or just completely baffle hitters with his breaking stuff and his awesome changeup, like it was just really cool to watch. So yeah, that was, as I started to get back in the 90s a couple years ago, this was maybe one of the first guys. 94 Stadium Club, I have a couple of those, and then the rainbow foil. As I started, I didn't realize how difficult it is to player collect, especially to find any of the rare inserts and stuff when I first got back in. So I think that was kind of my initial thought was, oh, I'll start collecting Pedro. I mean, obviously, all-time great pitcher and Hall of Famer, but you know, not as being a pitcher, and just, you know, stuff wasn't like Griffey or any of those guys. So I thought it would be a good place to get into it, and definitely not hard to pick up stuff like this. But yeah, found out pretty quick that anything other rare inserts and parallels and stuff is very tough. So haven't really ever gotten much of that. Don't know if I ever really will get into that, but there's so many great base designs and inserts and everything that I'd be content just doing that with this and several other guys I have small PCs of. As a kid, I always loved that set. Motion. So yeah, I have a pretty big stack here. This video is going to go on for a little while, but just want to give the man his due, and this is part of my PC to do. Looking back, I really like these the old score designs. Like you saw that second parallel of the parallel the whole set, the Gold Rush. I don't know, just always like that design. I always love all the finest. We'll put that up for now. 96 tops of these old Pinnacle cards. Would obviously love one of the raves or super raves of this card, but again, probably not something I'll ever be able to go after or find. But as far as you know, bigger cards, I definitely would like to pick up an autograph of his at some point. Topps Laser, that one's cool. And this EXL, which is kind of the precursor to the EX. Two of these Smoking Heats. Here's another one of my favorite finest designs. Just all the finest, really. There's the Select Certified Edition in the red. I believe we're in 97 now, so slowly getting there through this. But yeah, definitely would like to pick up an autograph. Probably my Grail autograph would be, I should have looked this up before I started. I know he briefly pitched for the Phillies in 09 down the stretch, and then in the playoffs. I can't remember if that's where he ended his career though, but I do know he has some Topps Dynasty Phillies autographs, but I don't think there was a lot done in that, you know, of him on the Phillies. And just Dynasty in general can be very pricey. So I know for a while there's been like a Logo Man auto of him in a Phillies uniform, but so that would kind of be one of my Grail type cards for the Pedro PC, be to get an autograph in that autograph specifically. But I'll probably just settle for something normal, maybe one from like the Donruss Signature Series or something like that. That one of the classic 90s auto design. So we'll see what the future brings with that. But we've been in 98 here now. It's the 98 Bowman's Best. Just even the base card of this, Shane had the refractor, but just even the base card for that is very nice. Some Flair showcases. These have a lot of great shine on them. And obviously now into his Red Sox years where he was his most dominant. Again, another great base card here from Pacific Revolution. Just awesome shine and foil, and this is embossed here. Now we get into his first EX card. These are some of my favorite cards. Put that up there. 98 Finest is one of my favorite sets. This is just this one I actually just pulled the peel off of. This is one with the peel, and then this is one of the no protectors, which came without the peel on, and then you can tell by the back has that finish on it. These I showed off recently in a pickup video. These are both numbered top stars, numbered out of 97, 99. This is a Flair Showcase. It's a Bro 1. I'm not sure. Obviously different foil pattern on that. It says Showtime on the back too. I don't know if that's kind of the name of that pattern. Cool one there. So a bunch of numbered ones in a row here. Some of these are from SPX and then SPX. I'm not sure if they're two different sets. I know one of them was SPX Finite, but so I think I have two of each of these. The embossing in the middle there. These ones are both numbered to 7,000. These are two different ones. That's a green and then a blue. The green I believe is numbered to 9,000 and the blue to 4,500. And then two of these numbered to 4,000. A little more than halfway, so like I said, I knew this would be a lengthy video, but try and get through the rest of this, and I'll just show it all in one. But so as my recent videos, some of them were over a month old of stuff that I picked up, but just between other pickups and VRs and stuff, I just hadn't got to showing them off yet. So finally kind of caught up now to where I'm not just showing stuff I picked up recently. So getting back into more just showing off what parts of my collection. So that's, like I said, I'm reorganizing stuff, kind of doing things by binder. I probably should go through and pick out some of the better cards instead of binding them, actually put them in magnetics or stuff like that. But for the time being, most of it's just ending up in binders. There's a neat acetate from this Flair Sports Illustrated Diamond Dominators. You can see it's on acetate there and embossed. There's the next year of SP or SPX thought those were number 2, but they're not. But yeah, so like I said, just organizing everything, kind of, I like doing that just because it's pretty easy to, I'm just doing everything alphabetical. So I start a binder, say I have one that's like a Hall of Fame binder. So I'll just throw some pages in and start putting it in by alphabetical order. Say I start with like, we'll just use like Wade Boggs as an earlier letter. So I'll just put the stuff of him in, and then it's easy. I was doing Z folios for a while, and I liked them. I like the, before I go on, this is my favorite style of EX here. Just amazing for a base card. But as I was doing the Z folios, I love the look and feel of them and the presentation and all of that. But I was constantly like, I kind of like having stuff either in order by year or even player. Like, you kind of have to have a whole Z folio for one player, or if you have multiple ones, I was running into where I'd run out of room and then I have to keep pulling the cards out. And so I like just with the binders that you can just keep adding pages and adding on that way and moving around easy if it need be. So going forward, I just have decided I think that's the way I'm going to do it. But so I have one started for like a Hall of Fame one, and then probably just include like definite Hall of Famers in that one, and then have other ones started just by stars or guys that I really liked watching in the 90s. This is the 2000 Stadium Club Chrome here. Shane, I believe, has the 99 and 2000 refractor version of this. It's just, even the base is just a great looking card there. But those are 2 really nice cards he has. So yeah, going forward, then probably just maybe try and go through some of the binders, show off player runs here or there, what I have. Like I said, I wanted to do this one for a while, but I kind of just wanted to show everything at once. This is one of my favorite designs. This, I believe this is 2000 Topps Tech, and there's an insert, the Architects. It's really cool cards. There's the base EX design from that year, and Shane showed this one off. I thought I had either the green or, I thought I had another color of this, but I do not. But I do have the red, which probably is I think it's one of the higher numbered. This one's numbered out in 1999. I think there's one numbered to like 39.99. I don't remember if it's the blue or the green, but I mean, numbering aside, just as far as looks, with the color match, the red's by far the best in my opinion. So it's a really awesome card there. Okay, all right, I believe we're to 2001 now, so getting there. So yeah, as far as like player PCs are just small. It's not that I'm, it's kind of what I have, and just want to organize it that way, that if I want to look for a certain player, I was getting rid of a lot of, some of the stuff I ended up over time put in like in quarter or dollar boxes at shows and stuff when I set up, just to try and fund the rest of my hobby. But here's this neat base relic from 2001 from the opening day in 2001. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. This is a number at 275. Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say, but that's okay. It might come to me again, but like I said, not a big. I said before, not a big collector of relics. I have that one. I probably don't need much else, but I think what I was saying was, so I had been just going through and, you know, guys I didn't directly PC. This was a recent pickup here. It's black refractor from 2004, Topps Chrome. But yeah, I was moving some of that stuff or putting it in for care packages and stuff, which, I mean, I still do stuff like that, but overall, going forward, I just like the idea of the binder pages. Even if I just have a page or a couple, I can start a page and then of different guys. And just like having the representation of a bunch of different players, teams. This one's numbered to 100 on the front there. These only games are nice. Here's the one. I don't think he has, like I said, after his playing days, you know, he has a Phillies auto in the Dynasty set at least. But I do not believe he has many Phillies cards besides that, so I think that one's really cool there. All right, now we're getting post-playing career. It's from 13 Prism. Here's a really cool one. This is from 14 Topps High Tech, and that's, I don't know if it's called Atomic or Orbital Diffractor or something, I don't know, but it's numbered to 75. The Topps Tech patterns are really tough. It might just be a base diffractor. You can see like the atomic look in the back. Not a ton of different shine to it, but still pretty cool. Getting near the end here. Thank you anybody that's held on for this long. Like I said, I know nothing crazy over the top here, but like I said, once I had everything organized and together, I didn't quite realize how much I had of Pedro, so really cool just to be able to pull them all out at one time and appreciate them. That has some better atomic shine to it. You're gonna see the same pose for the next 3 cards here across 2 different sets. It's the gold minted of that flyer. And they also use that for that insert. So yeah, in the comments, let me know what your thoughts on Pedro are. I mean, obviously, I think most put him as one of the greatest modern pitchers. But I mean, just like I said, in my opinion, the most dominating pitcher I saw, definitely for a good stretch of years there. Another nice atomic. So let me know your thoughts on that. Any of your favorite cards from this? If you kind of like this style of video, just showing off. I mean, obviously this one got a little long, but if you look forward to any more, most of them would be shorter because I don't really have as large a PCs of guys like this. But yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are. We just hit the 25-minute mark. I appreciate anybody that hung on to watch this. This is the last one here. Another Atomic. Yeah, really glad to just be able to look at those all at once. Appreciate everyone watching. Thank you, and until next time, just remember, any card can be a great looking card, even if it has 4 soft corners. Thank you.